Hey guys, it's Dr. Steve from Elevate Sport and Spine. I just wanted to make a quick video about a shoulder routine that you can do to work on some of that scapular position stuff we've talked about in the past and kind of get a complete shoulder workout in 3 different positions that should help you with your shoulder functionality. Pretty simply, all you need is a door and a really long band. For this, you're going to want a band that's probably a little longer than twice as tall as your door is. That way we can get some good stretching and things like that from this. So what I'll do here, we're going to work from 3 different positions. So again, we're going to start with the band underneath the door. So we'll wrap it here like this. Always make sure when using these bands like this that you're doing it to the side that the door closes to, so that when you're pulling on it, it doesn't come flying open. The first thing that we're going to work on is a low pull. We want to think about the things we talked about in the past, which is making sure our pelvis is neutral, making sure our rib cage is tucked down, and making sure that our shoulder blade is engaged and that it's not floating freely during any of these exercises. So for the pull from the low position, what we're going to do is get everything set, squeeze those shoulder blades in, and then we're just going to move from the arms here like this, pulling up to the sides. The tendency is going to be to want to do shrugs here like this, and we want to try to avoid that because it's going to feed a lot of the dysfunction that we have that ends up causing shoulder impingement and things like that. So again, those reps will look like this here, shoulder blades staying pretty still, most of the movement coming from my arms instead. Then we can switch that around and turn it into a press by just turning around here. Again, this gets really important about squeezing that butt, finding neutral, pulling the rib cage down, squeezing those shoulder blades in, and then pressing wide overhead here like this. We want to try and make sure that we are keeping everything nice and stacked here, not jutting our head out, and again, not shrugging up or popping that chest, which is going to be the tendency there. After we've done our sets of those, usually 3 sets of about 8 or so of each one of these movements is good. Then we'll move this band to the middle position. So we'll just take it out here, pull the door closed, and then we have a setup for pulls and presses from this mid position here. And what we want to do from here, again, get everything set, pull the rib cage down, and then we're going to pull straight back, kind of like a row. You just want to find that same position here, trying to make sure we're not getting up here like this and that we're not arching our back as we're pulling here. So keeping that rib cage down low and really just letting our arms do the movement here. And then we can again switch that around, get everything set, and then press here through both sides, trying to make sure that we're not getting caved here like this, and that we are keeping those shoulder blades down again. Okay, and then the last one, we will throw this guy up over the top. And then we can work a pull down by sitting down on the ground here and grabbing a hold of each one of these things, wrapping it around so we get some tension here, and we want to make sure that we're not pulling behind our head on these. So we want to pull in front, and we want to think about keeping those shoulder blades engaged again, keeping that rib cage pulled down, and then we want to pull our elbows in towards our sides a little bit more than pulling straight down here like this, because again, you can see that makes me kind of round. So we want to stay pretty wide open here and then pull each thing here, trying to keep that rib cage down. You can increase tension by wrapping up a little bit more and going through those. And then the last movement in the set is going to be a press from this high position, and it's going to help us work on these kind of pressing muscles this way. So same idea, get everything nice and set, find your tension, shoulder blades in position, and then we just press down from there. So that should pretty much cover all the movements that you need for functional shoulders, working again on using our core and getting all that stuff in good position to protect our shoulders as we're doing those movements. I would just kind of work through each one of these things. You can go through each position 3 times, each, or you can do 3 from each position. Either way, you're going to get a pretty good workout. That should help you with any of your shoulder rehab needs. If you have any questions or anything about any of that stuff, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Take it easy.